So students, today we will discuss about the nucleus. Okay, as you know, it is an important component of the living cell. Okay, because it controls the other organelles. So it is generally, if we talk about its shape, okay, it is spherical and located in the center of the cell. Okay, it can be stained and seen easily with the help of a microscope. So mainly nucleus is very much visible when you see it under electronic microscope or a microscope. So nucleus is separated from the cytoplasm by a membrane called nuclear membrane. Okay, you can see figure also. So nucleus is separated by the cytoplasm, okay, by a nuclear membrane. Okay, suppose this is a nucleus. Okay, in this the membrane which is found in this, it is called as nuclear membrane. Okay, it is not fully rounded structure. Okay, then this membrane is also porous and allow the movement of materials, okay, between cytoplasm and inside the nucleus. Okay, so you can see the structure which is not exactly met. Okay, suppose this is nuclear membrane, so it allows the movement of particles within it. So with a microscope of higher magnification, we can see a smaller spherical body in the nucleus. It is called nucleolus. Okay, when you see under a microscope, you see a very small spherical body, okay, which is known as nucleolus. In addition, nucleus contains thread-like structure called chromosomes. So thread-like structures also found in it, okay, which is known as chromosomes. This type of chromatin material you will be seeing. Then these carry genes and help in inheritance or transfer of characters from the parents to the offspring. Okay, so as you say that your eyes color and hair, okay, some some accent you similar to your parents. This is because these genes are transferred from one generation to another generation. Okay, from your parents to goes to you, so you can understand it. So in this nucleus, okay, it is a main thing because it is very much important for the heredity. You will be read in your higher classes. The chromosomes can be seen only when the cell divides. Okay, we can see these chromosomes, which I explain you, only when these cells, sorry, when the cells were dividing. Okay, division of cell it called. So if you see what is a gene, okay, I will also given in your book also. Gene is the unit of inheritance in living organism. Okay, it controls the transfer of a hereditary characteristic from parents to offspring. Okay, हेरिडिटरी मीन्स जो करेक्टर आपके पेरेंट्स में वो आप में ट्रांसफर होते हैं, ठीक है, चाहे आई कलर हो, हेयर कलर हो, ठीक है, या इस तरह का हेयर का जैसे कर्ली हेयर, इस तरह से जो ट्रांसफर होते हैं वो आपके पेरेंट्स से ट्रांसफर होते हैं. सो दिस मीन्स दैट योर पेरेंट्स पास सम ऑफ देयर कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, ठीक है, एग्जैक्टली नहीं होंगे, कुछ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स जो है आप में भी आएंगे. सो इफ योर फादर हैज ब्राउन आइज, यू मे ऑल्सो हैव ब्राउन आइज. देखिए यहाँ पे बता रहा है, इफ योर मदर हैज कर्ली हेयर, you might also end up having curly hair. So however, the different combination of genes from parents result in different characteristics. Okay, uh, always it's not possible. Sometimes you also see that if your mother has curly hair, you might have not that, or if your mother has no curly hair but you have the curly hair also. Okay, so it depends on because is a combination of genes happen. ओके, तो फुल्ली कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स नहीं जाते हैं क्योंकि कॉम्बिनेशन होता है उसमें जीन्स का, मदर और फादर दोनों के, लेकिन कुछ कैरेक्टर जो है वो जरूर ट्रांसफर होते हैं. ओके, तो यही काम है इन जीन्स का जो मिलते हैं आपको क्रोमोसोम्स में. ओके, और क्रोमोसोम मिलता है न्यूक्लियस में, इसके अलावा उसमें न्यूक्लियोलस भी मिलता है, और मेम्ब्रेन जो है उसकी न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन है. ओके, सो विल बी रीड अबाउट स्ट्रक्चर. ठीक है, अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा है, केवल स्ट्रक्चर पढ़ा हुआ है न्यूक्लियस का. देन अब उसके रोल की तरफ जाते हैं कुछ और. Nucleus, in addition to its role in inheritance, okay, act as control center of the activities of the cell. ठीक है, जैसे हमने कहा था आपको, ये क्या करता है, कंट्रोल एक्टिविटी करता है किसकी, सेल्स की. ओके, द एंटायर कंटेंट ऑफ ए लिविंग सेल इज नोन एज प्रोटोप्लाज्म. द होल the whole content. Okay, the whole content of a living cell is called protoplasm. Okay, it includes the cytoplasm and the nucleus. So protoplasm is called the living substance of the cell. Okay, when you see the structure, okay, when you see the structure of a cell, you may find in jelly like substances dot 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 like a structure, these type of, this is the protoplasm. Okay, protoplasm is the actual living material inside the cell. Okay, so it constitutes two parts. You can say that it divided into two parts, साइटोप्लाज्म एंड न्यूक्लियस. ठीक है, इसको ऐसे समझना. जो पूरा कंटेंट है ना, एक लिविंग सेल, एक सेल की बात कर रहा है, उसमें क्या होता है, उस कंटेंट को जो भी उसमें मिलता है, जितनी भी चीज़ें मिलती हैं, उससे हम कहते हैं प्रोटोप्लाज्म. और प्रोटोप्लाज्म के भी दो पार्ट होते हैं, साइटोप्लाज्म और न्यूक्लियस. ठीक है, इसलिए हम प्रोटोप्लाज्म को क्या कहते हैं, लिविंग सब्सटेंस ऑफ द सेल. ठीक है, so पहली wants to know now if the structure of nucleus is the same in cells of plants, animals and is the same in cell. So structure, about structure is whether it is same or not. Okay, we will understand it when discussing further. So the nucleus of the bacterial cell is not well organized like the cells of multicellular organisms. ठीक है, अगर आप बैक्टीरिया के न्यूक्लियस को देखेंगे तो वो वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड आपको नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, उसमें क्या होती है, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन नहीं मिलेगी. देयर इज नो न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. ओके, the cells having nuclear material without nuclear membrane are termed as prokaryotic cells. Okay, that's why they are known as prokaryotic. ठीक है, pro means होता है primitive. ठीक है, primitive nucleus means जो अभी अच्छी तरह से मैच्योर नहीं हुआ है, विकसित नहीं है. ठीक है, so that's why we called it as prokaryotic cells. Examples are bacteria and blue green algae. Okay, two examples of prokaryotic cells are bacteria and blue green algae. The cells like onion cells and cheek cells having well organized nucleus with a nuclear membrane are uh, designated as eukaryotic cells. So U means true. ठीक है, ट्रू न्यूक्लियस मिलेगा. U मीन्स होता है ट्रू, कैरियन मीन्स न्यूक्लियस. ओके, अब प्रो में प्रिमिटिव न्यूक्लियस मिलेगा आपको. ठीक है, लेकिन यूकैरियोटिक सेल में जो है ट्रू न्यूक्लियस मिलेगा, जिसको क्या होगा, मेम्ब्रेन से भी बॉन्ड होगा, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन से. ओके, सो ऑल ऑर्गेनिज्म other than bacteria and blue green algae are called eukaryotes. Okay, which has a definite nuclear membrane, or you can say well organized nucleus. Now we come to the experiment which you do. Okay, while observing the onion cells under the microscope, did you notice any blank looking structure in the cytoplasm? It is called vacuole. Okay, you can say that vacuole, if you see microscopic structure or in the figure given in the given in your book of cell. Okay, so it could be single as big as in an onion cell. So cheek cell have smaller vacuoles. So large vacuoles are common in plant cell. Vacuoles in animal cell are much smaller. Okay, so when it is tell about onion cell, onion क्या है, प्लांट सेल है. ठीक है, और चीक सेल्स क्या है, ठीक है, वो है अपनी एनिमल सेल्स है. ठीक है, इसलिए इसमें कहा गया है कि जो वैक्यूल होती है वो प्लांट सेल में क्या होगी, बिगर होगी, और एनिमल सेल में क्या होती है, स्मॉलर होती है. ओके, so this is the difference you can say. Then you might have noticed several small colored bodies in the cytoplasm of the cell of Tradescantia leaf. Okay, so you can notice several small colored bodies in the cytoplasm of the cell of Tradescantia leaf. They are scattered in the cytoplasm of the leaf cells. Okay, so these are the small colored bodies. If you see any plant cell, okay, so you can found these plastids, okay, which are called plastids. They are of different colors. Okay, when we talk about plastids, they are of different colors. So they are they mainly only found in plant cell. Okay, they are only found in plant cell. So some of them contain green pigment called the chlorophyll. Okay, chlorophyll, which you read that it is necessary pigment for the photosynthesis because it traps the sunlight. Okay, so if it is green pigment, green color plastid is called chlorophyll. So green colored plastids are called chloroplast. Okay, when we talk about plastid, okay, within these plastids, इसको ऐसे समझना कि क्लोरोप्लास्ट में क्लोरोफिल मिलेगा. ठीक है, तो ग्रीन कलर का क्या होगा, क्लोरोप्लास्ट होगा. ग्रीन कलर का जो प्लास्टिड है उसको हम कहेंगे क्लोरोप्लास्ट, और उसी में मिलता है आपका क्लोरोफिल। दे प्रोवाइड ग्रीन कलर टू द लीव्स, ओके, दैट्स व्हाई द कलर ऑफ द लीव्स इज ग्रीन। तो इन्हीं के कारण जो है उसका कलर जो होता है ग्रीन होता है। यू मे रिकॉल दैट क्लोरोफिल इन द क्लोरोप्लास्ट ऑफ लीव्स इज एसेंशियल फॉर फोटोसिंथेसिस। ओके, आपको रिकॉल हो गया होगा, 7th में भी आपने पढ़ा है, 6th में भी, ठीक है, फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस में, कि क्लोरोफिल ही नेसेसरी है मेनली, ठीक है, फोटोसिंथेसिस को बिगिन करने के लिए। सो one more question is there, that if the color of leaf is पर्पल, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ आपने देखा होगा कलर होते हैं, रेड भी होता है, ठीक है, तो क्या उनमें क्लोरोफिल प्रेजेंट नहीं होता है? क्लोरोफिल होता है, बट क्या होता है कि जो उनका पिगमेंट है, ठीक है, रेड कलर पिगमेंट है, पर्पल पिगमेंट है, वो उसको मास्क कर देता है। ओके, सो यू हैव टू से दैट क्लोरोफिल इज प्रेजेंट इन देम, क्योंकि वो ऑटोट्रॉफिक प्लांट है, जो भी ऑटोट्रॉफिक प्लांट होगा उसमें क्लोरोफिल प्रेजेंट जरूर होगा, ठीक है, चाहे वो हो सकता है कि किसी पिगमेंट से मास्क कर लिया, उसके कलर से मास्क हो गया हो, छुप गया हो, लेकिन क्लोरोफिल इसमें प्रेजेंट होगा। ओके, ये आपने पहले पढ़ा हुआ है। So now we will study about the comparison of plant and animal cell. So if we talk about comparison of plant and animal cell, okay, if you recall activities 8.3, 8.4, it means when you do anatomy of Tradescantia leaf and the peak cells, okay. So you should be able to compare plant and animal cells. Observe the plant and animal cell carefully in figure 8.7 A and B. Okay, so this is the figure given. So you have to tabulate the similarities and distinguishing features of plant and animal cell. Only a few features are mentioned. You may add more. Okay, in table 8.1. So look carefully. Okay, some are given here, as you can see. Cell membrane is present in both. Okay, if you see the structure well, okay, this is cell membrane and it is present in both. This is the plant cell and this is animal cell. Then cell wall, okay, cell wall is present in plant cell. If you see, this is the cell wall, outermost layer, okay, this is the cell wall, but it is absent, okay, it is absent in animal cell. Nucleus, nucleus is present in both, okay, you can see easily nucleus is present in both. Then nuclear membrane, nuclear membrane also present, okay, and cytoplasm, cytoplasm also present there. Plastids, but plastids is present only in plant cell, okay, here not given, but it is present in only plant cell. Vacuole, vacuole is also present. You have to write only present or absent, okay, size doesn't matter, but you have to recall that size of plant cell is always bigger than animal cell, okay. Sometimes it can be absent in animal cells, okay, and very smaller in number or size,